Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Fetchr Bingo 5.0.1 by NeunEinser. This is the first of the two 5-in-a-row seeds for this week's Fetchr seed challenges. And this, we have the number now. It makes no sense, because like the video where I where I mentioned that the seeds were incomplete, airs tomorrow. Because I'm still not flipping the order, but like I'm recording them reversed, which is weird. Anyway, this is we have seeds now. Originally the two 5-in-a-row seeds were just 35. Because it's just incomplete. But there we go, 35005 is the first one for this week. The goal is to get a bingo, which is 5 items in a row, in a column, or in a diagonal as quickly as possible. Let's figure out what we want to go for. We don't want to go for this. Or this. Or, I don't like that either. But I don't like it though, unless it's like a village or something. I don't like those. I don't like this. I don't like that. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. There's no possible combination. There are no 5s that I like here in a row, column, or diagonal. That's a problem. That is a problem. What's the least bad out of the things I don't like? Maybe it's the bone. God. I mean, that could be... Second row could be decently fast if you get like a dungeon or a temper and then just loot stuff for it. Maybe a village and a dungeon, or a village and a temper even. Could have everything, I guess. It's not very likely. I don't like the spider eye. Is just too, unless there's a temper or a dungeon, a spider dungeon, and you can just grind the spiders, or a temper. There's a temper, could have it in the loot table, or has it in the loot table, could have it in the loot chest. Yeah, otherwise that spider eye is just impossible. Egg is not. I mean, it's definitely gonna push the run over 5 minutes. Well, I had like a run with a 4:30 egg recently, so maybe there's a way we get it in 4:30, but not much faster than that. Which I don't know how that happened. Shouldn't happen. I'm stumped here. I don't want to go for anything. I mean, if you get like a dungeon, that is probably going to open up something somewhere. Dungeon could have an enchanted book and string, and a bucket and redstone. It could have 2 buckets, 1 redstone, 2 string, and an enchanted book, and then this is just easy. But like, you can't rely on dungeons, and you can't rely on the contents of the chest. We can't rely on finding a dungeon. We can't rely on the fact that the dungeon we find has at least a chest, and we can't rely on the loot in that chest if it exists. So that's just like, there's just too much uncertainty for that to be a plan. That's just like something that could happen. I don't know. Maybe this is like the least worst thing. The least bad thing. We need an ink sac and some white dye. That could be 2 bones for white dye and bone. Definitely need the bone. Cactus green, snow, and then pink dye, which would be another white dye. Could be another bone. Like if we get the bone, like 2 bones, that's 2 dyes. Well, it's 3, whatever. And then red dye in the clay. That could be decently fast. You need snow and desert though, which is not a great combo. But and then the bone is still very like luck based, of course, because you could. I can't say. You could kill a few skeletons without seeing any bones. That might happen. That might happen. To someone I know. I just start and see what happens. I don't have a plan. There's a pumpkin there. I don't know that it helps us though. There's some snow. But there's no desert, so we can't really go for the cactus. There's a ship. But we don't really need any iron desperately. I don't know what we do here. There's a jungle, but it has no bamboo. I am very lost here. Because pumpkin is egg or the... Get away, chat. The rabbit hide? Rabbit hide could be okay. But then the wheat too. The ship could have the wheat. We could go pumpkin, kill a rabbit in that snowy plains, loot the wheat from the ship, get all the iron and then go low for redstone. Cook 3 stone. Actually, that might be the best bet we have now with what we see. Because I don't see a cactus. Otherwise, you could still go for that middle column. I mean, there's going to be a cactus somewhere, I guess. I don't want to fall into the cave. I don't know where it extends to. But this is a slow start because of that. You need 1 core. We could cook charcoal though, that's not a big deal. For the torch, for the thing. The jack-o'-lantern. There is a skeleton in there, if you could get a bone. Do we want to try that still? Just as an insurance play? Because we might not see a rabbit, and if we see it, might not see a rabbit, might not drop the hide. I don't know. This is just very hard to play, and I'm not happy about it. Well, there's a cave entrance over here. Let's just take that. Right, there was an entrance. There was a hole in the ground. I'm fairly certain. Yeah, right here. Do we need gunpowder? Maybe. Oh, we got a bone. Okay. We have bone and gunpowder. I still don't know what we're doing here. I don't need the arrows. That's what they're called. There's iron below this lava flow here, and also right here. I mean, that's not the worst thing to have happen to you. Are we really doing this? Seems like such a bad idea. We've only got 1 bone, so we don't have the dye, the white dye. We could go in and kill another skeleton for the dyes, because there's a desert deer. Okay, we got it. That's amazing. Alright, now we just need red dye, clay, snow, cactus. Red dye might actually be kind of tricky, but that's okay. We'll make it happen. And an ink sac, right? Yeah. See no good squid, of course. Drowned towers. Getting close to that shipwreck, but we don't really need it. They don't have terracotta in them, right? It's just all... like, what is that? Granite and stuff, right? There's some clay here. I don't know. There's 6 of them. I think there was some more on the corner there. I picked it up? No. Why would I? Just because it's like in my feet. Is there actually another cactus here? Come on, game, you can't. You cannot do that to me. Okay, there's a cactus over there. We have to go that way first then. I think. Maybe not. Just there might not be good clay here. I hate clay. It's never where you need it to be. Which is, you know, close. Get these cooking. There'll be the rabbits here too, but we already committed to the other thing. Right, we need clay. And the red dye, right. Almost forgot. There's no clay here though, right? Entire coastline about clay. Why is that so common? I don't like it. Okay, 20 seconds, 6:20. I'm gonna be late. This is gonna be inefficient. I think there was more clay around the corner on the other side. I was just, you know, it's just like, it's gonna be more. This clay is not rare, and then it is, because of course it is. Right, we're what, 3-4 cooking operations away, 40 seconds, can't afford another. 40 seconds is enough to make another furnace, actually? I don't know. I guess it kind of is. Because this was still okay time-wise, maybe. But not really in the end. I think that's going to be slow. Because you also need to, yeah. A lot of fuel too. I need 1 fuel. How much is a door? How much is a boat? I don't know if that adds up to 1. It might. Tough, right? not a good plan, not a good card. I don't know. And then also lacking in execution at the end. Tough one to play, tough one to plan, and then tough one to play because of that. I don't know. I mean, you can go over that ship. There would have been a lot of rabbits here, but we couldn't know that over there. I don't think there were any in the snow. I didn't see any, but I was also kind of running through. They would have had to come here anyway, if you have to come here anyway. But then the ship is a detour for the iron, and maybe there's not enough, because you need, what, 6, 11, 13? And, well, we need another 3 for the pick, so 16 to get the redstone too. No, I don't know. Maybe, like in the perfect stuff, maybe that's faster? This would have been faster if it just grabbed that clay around the corner. I'm sure it's there. Here. And here. Everywhere, but like that's too close to this crap. I don't know. I'll take 725 flat. That's fine. It's just a weird one to plan, because there's nothing really good. There's bamboo too. There probably would have been a ton of spiders. Maybe not. Yeah, in that spider dungeon. So yeah, like once you're here, you can do like anything, but before that, you just can't. You can't. It's just hard to. It's a hard one to plan. I don't know. Overwhelmed for sure. 725. Seed number 2. 35015. What do we like here? We don't like this. We don't like that. We don't like that. We don't like that. Maybe. Well, I mean, it's kind of killed anyway, so it doesn't matter if you like it or not. Don't like this much. Otherwise, that bottom row is kind of good. Only kinda, because you need like different biomes, but that could be fast. Those 4 things. I mean, the bamboo could be fast too. Could be right at spawn, but like 1 string on top of that might be really tricky. So I don't like the pumpkin pie. We're not going for that. Even though, I mean, if you loot it from a village chest, sure. Yes. And then it's like it needs to be a sprucey village, so you get the pumpkin pie from a chest. Then there's like a cactus next to it in a desert, which has warm ocean, which has a shipwreck, which has closed treasure, and then we just need 2 mushrooms, maybe. And then lapis in the shipwreck too, or a blue flower in the plains next to all of that. I don't know. Yeah, why not? The arrow is definitely a no, though. We're not waiting 10 minutes to see them spawn and then maybe drop one. That is out of the question. This is reliable-ish. 5, 8, 11. 11 iron, 3 stone cooked, milk cow, cactus green. It's a bit up and down, right? You need surface iron, you need a desert, you need to go low for redstone. But otherwise, pretty solid, I think. Yeah, I don't think that can. I mean, sure, if you get like a desert temper, and you get the string, spider eye, and then there's a I don't know, shipwreck. It's just too much. It has to go right there. I don't like wheat gunpowder. Nah, it's too much. You need that. Also, it's just too much. I think could be fast again, but I don't think it will be. Pumpkin pie here, spider eye, TNT no, arrow no. This is what 5, 9, 12 iron, whereas the other one was 11. Yeah. But then you need to cook 8, 9 things here versus 3 extra, 4 extra here. This is slower probably. Snow mushrooms versus cow, cactus. I don't know. Depends on the spawn point, I guess. But that's what if one of those is like horrible or not. And then yeah, if you get the string and bamboo early, then this could be really fast because like 2 iron and then flint berries candle could just be, you know, grab, black, not blackout, bingo. Doing bingos here. Diagonal have spider eye and pumpkin pie, so I think they're unlikely. So looking for cows in deserts or cactus greens, I guess, or cacti specifically, not deserts, because deserts don't necessarily have them. And if not, then we look for snow mushrooms and I don't know, things that could give us iron. There's snow and mushroom and more mushroom. Okay, so the mushrooms are fairly easy here. Or look, those are cows, you can milk them. And again, I don't see a cactus from spawn. Those are all the wrong pink flowers, though. Look at the pink dye, maybe. Don't know what we're doing yet. I don't like it. I didn't look for paper. I forgot about that. I was looking for pink dye for the terracotta. I mean, we could still go and just hope that we find. But hoping is such a bad move usually. Like a desert soon and then do that quorum still. We do have cows, we do have milk, and we have you know, the stew as well from them. Because they're the mushrooms, not cows. But they do give milk, so that's fine. We want surface iron if we go for the cow, if we go for the milk. Otherwise we don't care, right? Yeah, it would still like, well, we would still need 7 iron, right? But that's okay. I think I want this just in case. It's red dye or but no white, I think. I could have some iron. I mean, maybe it still does. But it's impossibly slow to get out of, and it doesn't have guaranteed irons. I'm not doing it. If I could see the iron, I would go. But I can't, so I'm not. I'm already unhappy with the start, though. Why do they have to be the magenta dye flowers, not the white, the pink dye flowers? All over the place here. Very annoying. Now we don't have a bucket. I hate it. Maybe that locks us in on the other thing though? Who knows? But then we need like white dye or pink dye straight up, I guess. Rune portal. Could have some nuggets, I guess. I don't know. So that was 8, right? We just go and grab iron down there. And then swim back up. We need 4 for the map. We need paper for the map too, which is not good. Nice X-ray there. And then 3 more for a pick to get the redstone. Just need 1 redstone though, I could just kill a bitch for it. We can't. We definitely can't. We need a white dye. We need paper and white dye, that's not great. That looks really weird too. Good job, game. Alright, 5, sure. 7, let's get you in there. Get some more wood, get the snow. There's some more paper. I don't know how much we have. I think we have 4. We need 5, it doesn't look like 5. Blue and red flowers, not the ones we need. Those aren't white flowers. I mean, they're white flowers, but they're not like white flowers. That is enough. Okay, we just need the white dye or pink dye. Come on. And then redstone and stuff, but yeah. So we enchant to die. Hate it. Okay, make some sticks. Maybe make doors. Make a pick for the 1 redstone. Oh, we need a cart. I didn't get enough iron. I didn't count the cart. I just ignored it. That's okay. We'll be fine. I just ignored that though. That's not great. But I mean, yeah, we could gamble on a bone, I guess. I don't like that though. What biomes do pink flowers spawn in? Not here. That's all I know. Those are all the wrong color flowers too. All of them are, yeah. Okay. Different types of white flowers, but none of them are right. I don't know. Should probably just go on the ground. By underground, I mean like dive into the ocean. There's just no good flowers. Why can't we have like a flower forest here? Hate it. Oh, I haven't heard a single mob, so yeah, not good. Actually, dungeon could be great still. Because it could give us the redstone and the bone. Here's skeleton. Did I get 5 there, or did that one fly away? It flew away. God. I hate this game. Where even are you now, skeleton friend? You were just right here. I heard you. This is so slow too. Just can't work out. Things just don't really want to work out in these ever, I guess. Get out of my face. I swear I heard a skeleton here though. Yeah, there it is again. It's just not making sound for like 4 minutes here. Why would it? That is terrifying. That is terrifying. We'll change course to here instead. Okay. I don't know that those blocks are there. They might be though. No chest means no redstone for sure. Which was what I was hoping for here. Just run in here, grab the stuff, and be done with it. We got our bone at least. I hate this game. I do hate it. That's so slow. Right, we still need more redstone. That room up there was terrifying. Man, that was scary. Like 6 creepers in the skeleton in front and you can't move anywhere. Amazing. Amazing. Alright, let's just go low and not die before we find redstone maybe. That would be nice, wouldn't it? So bad. Like bad 5s this week. Kind of hard cards to plan for sure. And then I don't know, I'm like, I don't know what to do. Bad decision making in the moment, overcommitting to some stuff, looking too long, I don't know. Like all that stuff. Will there ever be redstone? I don't know. That's why I hate going for redstone in 5s too. I should have gone for the ocean, but then the cave had like iron. I was like, oh, that's gonna be easier than in the ocean, and then you know, for the skeleton, it's like, I should maybe just, who knows, we need the white dye. Ocean is bad for white dye. And here we are, digging endless tunnels of no redstone, into cave with no redstone, into more cave with no redstone. It's an enderman though, but no redstone. How would there be redstone down here? Lava lever, come on now, don't be silly. I hate redstone for 5s, I absolutely do. So bad. One of the worst things you can go for. I can go for. Other people can. Other people just like find redstone. I can't. I've seen it happen. It's always annoying for me. I hated the first one and I thought, oh, we'll do better than the second one. It's much worse. Just a completely horrible week of 5s. I hate it. I hate it all the way. Like, I'm super annoyed with this. Just don't know what to do. Like, those are so hard to play. I don't know. I still was gonna go for the column, even though it's objectively like a little worse probably because you don't see the cactus spawn. But we also didn't see the pink tie, so I guess that makes it okay. For, you know, well, makes both not okay. But then there was also no iron, and then we had the mushrooms there, but like no iron, so no bucket, and then you just like in that, you're just behind from the start. And I didn't want to play that game where you're just constantly not, you know, in the right spot of the right thing. And it would have been cows here because we've gotten the iron here maybe, and then come back out and milk the cow. But like we can't know that, we can't plan that at the start. That's so stupid. If you just show me a desert, then I'm probably just going. Even though, yeah, the iron would have still sucked because we need a bunch of it here too. I don't know. There's just no good way of doing anything, I think. The ravine, like going down the ravine for iron is super slow too. I guess it kind of worked out because we wasted a lot of time. Well, used that time to cook the clay, but then we didn't have to die. It's just such a mess. I don't know. There's nothing good about this. Why not have those flowers? Or those flowers over there. Or have the stupid flower forest close enough so I can see it, so I know, okay, I go this way, there's my pink dye. Then you can plan stuff, but no, you can't plan anything. It's just such a trashy. Like, this is just really bad. Really bad run. I didn't like anything. The first one, I liked the plan I did come up with at the end. Like knowing everything, it's like, okay, this was fine. Execution wasn't great. And I mean, yeah, the clay bin was also bad, but you know, I should have just done that early for the cooking. Yeah, I don't know. And then this one is just bad. Like the plan wasn't good. But I still don't really know what else you do here. There's just nothing that is good on this. But then the execution sucked too, and you can't have both be bad. I don't like anything about this one. And I don't even, like, that's the other thing. Like, if I would have seen a good ravine here, then I would have gone back out. But there was no good ravine that I saw. So I wasn't like, I'm not going to boat, like, 50 chunks and then, oh, well, there's no ravine, now we just dig anyway. There's one that's good. I didn't see that, though. Because guess what? It's now visible from on land here. I don't know. It's just all bad. Would have been some redstone at least. I don't know. Just bad. Just a bad set of fives. Both bad. Very, very disappointed with the results. And the runs. The runs didn't feel good, and the results are also bad. And I mean, yeah, and then there's like a lot of annoying stuff here. That cave, that the room was just entirely, like, I couldn't go in there. Then I turn around and go for the dungeon. It's like, okay, no chest. Oh, at least we didn't have to go back up for the skeleton to get the bone. But still, I mean, that's just so bad. I don't know. I'm very unhappy with these. I have a feeling I'm going to be more happy with the point seed, though. Which I would record next if I hadn't recorded it already. Because the seeds were wrong, as I mentioned at the start. Anyway, that's it for today. That's just not good. I don't know how to play. Like, these are so hard. Like, these are so, I don't know. I feel like the variance is just so extreme for these fives. Like old school fives, there was always something doable, I felt like, at least. There were like, rarely you had those where it forced you into a mob drop, and those sucked. Or usually sucked, at least. Sometimes you get lucky, but, you know, not normally. But like even here, like I don't know, there's so many weeks now where at least one and sometimes both of the fives are just like, I don't know. I feel like the card gen is just much worse for fives than it was in the past. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. It feels like we're on average much slower. I feel like old bingo is always in that 5 to 10 range, in slow runs, and now I guess we were there too, but like, I don't know. It's just not good runs. And it's so much harder to like rule things out because there's so many more possibilities for loot chests. Anyway, let's get out of here. I'm rambling. That's it for today. I'm unhappy with my fives performance, but I'm also entirely unwilling to practice it more to get like a better feel for what is like reasonable to expect. So we're just kind of stuck in this loop of me being disappointed with the runs and then complaining about the difficulty of the cards. Anyway, that's it for today. I'll see you tomorrow with the point seed, yes. And then on Monday with the practice seed. Bye-bye.